Moedas, he's the Mayor of Lisbon. Mr. Mayor, come and join me. That's lovely to see you. Good to have you. So, first of all, you've got to prepare the country, or the city, for what's going to be stagflation and very difficult times. What do you see as your role in that?
So I'm a fantastic city. It's a very resilient city. And I was in the government back with the crisis, the financial crisis. So I know what we have to do. And what we have to do is to invest more in innovation, more in culture, and becoming Lisbon that spot of the innovation of Europe, which I think it's a huge opportunity for the city, and it's something that I can do. I was a European Commissioner for Science to get and create jobs in this new economy.
How do you invest at a time of what could be recession, whether it's technical or not? It's going to be a hard time. Where are you going to find the money?
So we have the Next Generation Europe money, so we're investing that money, not just in innovation, but also in social housing. I mean, it's very important to understand that this city works because you protect the very poor. We have 60,000 people, basically, in the city that really live in social housing. So we are investing more on that social housing, protecting people, giving them the opportunity to live well and have this social protection that is very typical of our country.
You have one problem, which is a problem that others would like to have. It is a problem of success. Lisbon is hot. Lisbon is popular. As a result, there are two aspects here. Firstly, people can't find places to live. The Portuguese are kicked out because there are so many retirees, especially from the United States, who are coming to live here. And secondly, you've got tourists galore. How are you going to handle that?
We have a very diversified economy. So tourism is 25% of our economy in Lisbon, but then you have services, 20%, we have financial services, 15%. So we try to diversify, and technology is today attracting a lot of people that come as tourists, but then they stay. So my point here, Richard, is that I want people to come, and then I want them to stay, to create their companies, to create jobs. And that's what I'm working every day, is to get those people that open companies in Lisbon, and they stay in Lisbon. All these nomads and digital economy that comes to Lisbon, it's good for the companies and it's good for
But it's raising property prices. Expats arriving is pushing up property prices quite dramatically, and the place is packed. How are you going to deal with over-tourism? The sort of things that, you know, Barcelona's faced, Amsterdam's faced, Madrid has faced. How do you prevent yourself turning into the same?
We have to invest in housing, and housing is very important for the city. So we're putting a lot of housing, not just for the poor, but for those like teachers, policemen, that cannot afford anymore to live in the city. So I'm actually doing that to have more public housing in Lisbon, and we're investing heavily on that. And that's absolutely crucial. Then you have to understand that a lot of this economy, like the 25% that we have in tourism, that's almost 40% of employment in Lisbon. So we have to keep tourism. Tourism is important for the city, is important for the economy, and so it's a very important part of my job, is to keep good tourism. People like you coming and enjoying it, but at the same time finding opportunities for the ones
How
that
do
are
you stop
very poor.
over-tourism?
We don't want to stop tourism.
No, over-tourism.
Over-tourism.
How do
But
you stop it?
we are very far from that. Look, every day in Lisbon, the population goes up by 8% with tourists. So there's 30,000 people that come. That's not a lot. It's an increase of 8% of the population. We're very far from Venice or Paris or other places. So you're not there. We need tourism. We like tourism, and we actually like to use that tourism to pay back to Portuguese people. We just opened a great museum called the Jewels of the Crown Museum, where you have all the jewels of the monarchy, the Portuguese monarchy, where we paid 30 million out of the tourism tax that we get from tourists. So if you get tourism working for people, and if you get people to live in a city that is clean because tourists pay for cleaning the city, then you have this harmony. But it's about diversifying. It's like investments. You have to diversify.
You're enjoying the job? Because when we met in October and you'd just sort of taken office, and I sort of wondered, were you starting to wonder what you got into?
I love the job because it's a proximity job.
Right.
And you can really solve problems of the people in a very, very concrete way, when people are on the street, when you do things that change the lives of people, and you do it as a mayor. So it's an amazing job, and I love it. And I love that you're here, and you should be, and you should come and live here.
Quest means Lisbon. I foresee it. Well, there you are. The mayor's invited me to come and